Hi Aquarius, this is Samantha from Insights Tarot. I'm here to give you your general read for the second half of February 2020. This is a general read for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs for the 15th through the 29th of February. If you're looking into love situations, it's very important that you do watch that Venus sign video. And if you happen to have Venus in Aquarius, you're in the right spot, okay? Remember, the messages given here today are general, so that means they won't resonate with all of you. Take what messages do resonate and leave the rest, okay? Thanks. I have two decks of cards because there's going to be two rows of cards, okay, Aquarius? The top row is what's going on outside of you and around you, and the bottom row is what's going on inside of you. What are you thinking and feeling, okay? Without further ado, let's go ahead and pull your reading. What's going on for Aquarius? First card to pull out is the Three of Pentacles. Nope. Four of Pentacles. Excuse me. Four of Pentacles. Many apologies. I looked at it too quickly. What's going on for Aquarius right now? What's going on in Aquarius's life? Okay, so we have King of Swords, which is you, Aquarius, coming out in your own reading, and the World card. I'm going to pull this over a little bit, trying to make sure I get it all on the screen for you. Bottom of the deck. Nine of Pentacles. Lovely. Okay, now I'm going to do the bottom row. What is Aquarius thinking and feeling? What's on their mind? What are they thinking about at this time? We have the Page of Pentacles under the Four of Pentacles. Chariot under the King of Swords. Seven of Pentacles under the World card. At the bottom of the deck is Eight of Cups. That's your general energy. Okay, Aquarius, I'm going to start with that top row. What is going on outside and around you? Excuse me, sorry about that. So, the Nine of Pentacles tells me right now, well, a few things. For some of you, this is slow forward movement within a personal relationship. So for those of you partnered, I really feel like there's slow forward movement within a personal relationship. For others of you, this is work. Not only work as in the thing you do that you love, but it's self-work. So, what do I mean? Well, with the Knight of Pentacles, I feel like there's been some sort of offer for some of you. For others of you, it's communications. You've heard some good news. For some of you, it's financial in nature. So, financial good news. For others of you, this is you slowly but surely working on your own self. Because the Nine of Pentacles does indicate being autonomous, being independent right now. And that could be highlighted for many of you at this time. You might not feel as social as normal. Right now you might want to be more in your own world and your own, you know, having yourself as your own company. So I think that independence and autonomy is highlighted now. If if it is you working on yourself, there's a pause because you're working on the way you think and believe, which is creating changes in your world. For some of you, it's within a soulmate relationship. So I feel like for some of you, you've recently had some changes within a soulmate relationship. Now, for some of you, this is a love soulmate, a partnership, marriage or date, sweetheart. Or it could be friend soulmate or family soulmate. Soulmates come in so many different forms, right? So I really do feel like for some of you, you're just now coming out of some big changes within a relationship. That or you're working now, you're in a pause within those changes because you're needing to shift your perspective. And I see you've slowly stepped back here to do that. You've taken the action to slowly but surely start working on yourself, start thinking about the relationship or about a matter of the heart differently. For some of you, you're hearing from somebody important at this time, I'm being told. You're either reaching out to them or they're going to reach out to you. Communications are going to open up. This could be regarding financial matters, okay? You could be reaching out to help or offer assistance to somebody else financially, or they could be reaching out to offer assistance to you, or there's a conversation regarding finances at this time. I really do feel finances are highlighted for you, Aquarius, at this time. There's some changes going on in your financial world, and there's a pause because you're trying to deal with them different than you ever have. Some changes within the constructs of the family unit has, for some of you, created the necessary shifts in the financial aspect of your life. So they're kind of intermingling. So, for example, for some Aquarius, you've gotten a divorce, and now there's going to be a financial difference because that divorce is going to affect your finances. For some of you, it's a change in jobs, and you could be receiving more money at this time. You could get that offer. For some of you, this is absolutely what I meant earlier, that this is work. I really feel for some of you, it's a bonus, or it's a promotion or a raise. And for even others of you, it's through a business, entrepreneurship. You're getting more clients or something of that nature. For even others of you, this is money coming in. So maybe you're getting help, like I said, from somebody else. But we are here, at least in America, in tax season. So some of you could be receiving taxes or money from other places, from settlements. Like I said, from other people helping you, from your taxes, or other sources. A loan could come through. You could be borrowing from a CD, but it's money coming your way. But I do feel like a theme right now is the overall theme for you right now is you're focused on yourself. Nine of Pentacles is all about focusing on you. I'm not saying that you're in a bad way. Actually, the Nine of Pentacles is about being happy and content. You're in a place of nurturing yourself, and you could be wanting to nurture others. So, like I said earlier, communications could be taking place right now. They're highlighted at this time as are finances for some of you, and relationships. In terms of finances, Aquarius, the Four of Pentacles comes up and it says some of you are saving right now, saving for something important. Okay, in terms of finances. For others of you, again, this backs the idea that you're might receive a little extra or might need a little extra help at this time, financially speaking. So you could be receiving help from others financially. Four of Pentacles, at least the energy I'm receiving today, says to me that some of you are having a hard time making ends meet. You're robbing Peter to pay Paul, and with the Page of Pentacles below, your mind's overthinking your finances. You're thinking, what I just heard is you're thinking you're worse off than what you actually are. And you're holding on very tightly. You're rubbing your pennies together. And the message here with that, or the advice with that, is money is energy, Aquarius, and if you hold on to it, it almost stagnates the inflow of it. You have to spend to receive money. So remember not to hold on too tightly. I'm not saying to go out and blow all your money. I'm just saying if you're ultra frugal out of fear, it could depress your inflow of money even more than it may already be. So keep that in mind. For others of you, like I said, it's about saving for something important. Budgeting is important at this time. You're just trying to keep the solid foundation of your financial world in a safe and stable green. You're trying to keep it in the green and out of the red, if that makes sense. And you're trying to build it up. You're trying to bolster it. Now, for others of you, the Four of Pentacles is more about holding on to belief systems, your thought patterns right now. And it's affecting a particular relationship pretty badly. With the Page of Pentacles underneath in your thought sphere, I really feel like you're overthinking something. Your mind might be overthinking a matter, or you're holding on to a way of thinking, acting, or behaving all too much. For others of you, it's holding on to a relationship. You're not, so overall, you're wanting to work through a relationship and you're not wanting to let it go. But your patterns of thinking about this relationship or about whatever may be going on within that relationship, if it happens to be conflictual, is affecting it. And it's making it out of balance. So there's a need to bring balance back in right now. Now, when I speak to relationships, Aquarius, it can go both ways in my reading. I might be speaking as if this is you, but it could also be the other person doing the holding on, needing to work through their thoughts. Or it could be both of you. Keep that in mind. Always when there are more than one person involved, my messages can go both ways. So with the King of Swords here, I really feel like you're in a place where I just heard coupon clipping. For some of you, it's all about cutting away the unnecessary. So getting very Spartan with your budget. For some of you, and that's totally in line with the Four of Pentacles. You're really sticking to a budget. You're not moving away from it, and you're purging every unnecessary thing right now to work through, because your finances might be off kilter in the moment, and you're working to bring them to a place of stability. The other thing the King of Swords says is this is Archangel Michael, and that you're being divinely guided and protected right now. Okay? It also is saying that if you need some help, it's there for you. You could be giving or receiving help at this time. For some of you, it's financial help. For others of you, it's advice or other types of professional help. For some of you, this has to do with your health. You'll be going mental and physical health. Some of you are going to counselors. Others of you are going to doctors. But others of you are needing advice, needing support. And this card is saying it's time to reach out. That or somebody's reaching out to you. I really feel like at this time, though, with the Four of Pentacles, it could be you reaching out to another. That, or I just got the secondary message that the Four of Pentacles and the King of Swords is indicating that you're kind of helping everybody else out. That's just for a few of you. For some of you, I just have to point out, this could indicate a relationship with a father, the father of your children, or your own fatherhood is highlighted right now. For some of you, it's legal. The money issue is tied in with the legal issue, okay? And you're waiting to hear on that. Or you've recently heard. The World card speaks to a victory or an end of a situation, so you could be getting word back. Even though this is in judgment, it really feels like you've been waiting to hear something regarding this legal situation, and I feel like that news could be coming in for you, okay? For others of you, you're waiting for a health diagnosis or to hear from a doctor about something, some health issue you could be hearing, okay? So if you're waiting to hear on something important at this time, especially in dealing with legal or professional matters, it's coming in. Right now I'm being told it's time for you, Aquarius. I keep getting the word Saturn. The planet Saturn is always about buckling down and putting in the hard work necessary. And that's what you've been doing, and you're being advised to continue to do that, okay? For others of you, it's that you're working too much and not giving yourself enough rest, and that could be why you're stressed out and you might be feeling sick. Some of you might be ill at this time. Nothing that I'm feeling is out of the ordinary. Sinus issues, head issues, I really feel it's a lot to do with cough, cold, head issues, ear issues, throat issues. Some of you it might go into your chest and stow up in your chest, which would be like bronchitis. Okay, pneumonia, which is indicated here by the Chariot, that you're out of balance and you're needing, if you are feeling overly stressed by how much work is on your plate, there's a time to take a pause within every single day, actually, that you should take a pause and give yourself that fresh air you need. The World card simply says that something's coming in. I really feel like you're going to be receiving some news, okay? This is also for me feeling a lot like communications. You're going to be hearing from someone. That, or for some of you, you're doing the reaching out, but for some of you, you'll be hearing from. It's also a card, or an energy of, should I say, for some of you, it's travel. For some of you, it's long distance travels right now for work. Or for pleasure. For others of you, this is a daily, like a day trip. Okay, so for some of you, it's travel at this time. For others of you, this is upgrading in the job arena. Upgrading to a different job, to a different... It's moving. It's moving to a new cubicle or to a new office, having a different set of responsibilities, adding in a new clientele. If it's entrepreneurial, if it's that you own a new business, you could be expanding it to go worldwide through the web. adding in a whole new list of clients at that time. You're upgrading. At the end of the day, the World card says something's coming to fruition here. Okay, so you're working on your that, or you're receiving. I just got, for some of you, you're receiving that phone call, receiving that money in the mail, receiving that bonus, receiving that award. You're receiving. But the card indicates that you need to start looking ahead to make plans for what's to come next for you. But it's journeys of all kinds here. So for some of you, it's your partnership has been going through massive changes now. For others, it's legal and financial. It's on the home front, and it's all kind of in one big ball of. For others of you, it's health and wellness. So with the 8 of Cups, speaking of health and wellness, the 8 of Cups, I really think right now you're going with the flow. For some, and you're happy to do that. For some of you, you're reaping the benefits of hard work that you put in. So that would be indicated here for some of you. For others of you, you've taken a risk recently, and it's going to pay off for you. You're happy with this risk. Okay, with the roll. Traditionally, the 8 of Cups speaks to a life that seems full, but you're unfulfilled by it, and you're looking to the horizon for your next journey, which is similar to the world in a way, because you're on to the next. You've hit the ceiling wherever you're at, and it's time to move on. So this could be applied to a situation within a relationship. It's run its course, and now you're flipping to a new chapter, Aquarius, within some sort of love relationship. Doesn't have to be romantic. It can be familial, friendship, okay? For others of you, it's within work. You're either getting a new job, or you're switching to a new department, or a new building, or a new office. You might be taking on a whole different job entirely with a new job description, okay? So you're looking to move. Again, this is a card of movement, and you're happy to do it. I don't see unhappiness here at all. So even though we're talking about moving away and things changing, I feel like they've changed for the better for you, Aquarius. And not saying it's always been easy, and that some of the things you're going through now are easy. Because obviously if you're off balance in some way, there's still some places that need working on. But I think overall, there are parts of your life, if not bits and pieces of every aspect, that you can find that you're happy about. With the Page of Pentacles, like I said, I really feel like you're up in your head right now. Independence, solitude, or being solitary, and autonomy are highlighted now. I really think you're doing a lot of thinking, but you're doing a lot of thinking alone. As you know, loquacious as Aquarius can be, I really think at this time your socialization is you're taking it down a few notches. Some of you, that will apply. Again, like I said earlier, some of you are overthinking some sort of matter. It's money, it's legal, it's relationship, it's finances, it's work. Be careful not to overthink yourself right out of a wonderful opportunity to grow and to move forward, okay, Aquarius? Because by overthinking, you're throwing yourself off a little bit. Now, there's a need to get balanced right now. Okay, and I do feel like Archangel Michael's there with you. He's there to guide you, protect you, and bring you back into balance. Also, this card is telling Those of you that aren't doing it, now might be the time to start balancing your life in all different types of respects, work and play and socializing and alone time. For some of you, the Chariot's indicating travel. Again's on your mind. Remember, the bottom row is all about how are you thinking and feeling. Well, you've got for some of you, you're overthinking a matter, but for others of you, you're really putting your head down and thinking about solutions just popped up. Solutions to problems. Even though you might be thinking too much about it, it's all about trying to find solutions to problems. I see you head down. And for some of you, like I said, I went through the list a moment ago. It's finances, work, financial. And then travel for some of you is on your mind. But you're really doing the work. This is a card of action and movement. You're really thinking about the steps you need to take or are taking in specific matters. For some of you, you've got lists going of things you've got to do. Things you're going to do and you're checking them off. And with the Seven of Pentacles, it's all again about upgrading. So I really think it's you doing what you're doing because you're wanting to make your life better. Okay? For some of you, it's a better job. For others of you, you're buying a better house or a better car. Some Aquariuses are doing just fine financially, indicated by the Nine of Pentacles. And you're traveling, possibly even in first class with the Seven of Pentacles here. But at the end of the day, you're being advised with the Seven of Pentacles to keep focusing on your goals. Okay? And that the journey does continue. So, even though you might have hit the ceiling in some area, Aquarius, the Seven of Pentacles, you're already thinking, well, what's coming next? And you're looking to upgrade. And you're working on it. It's in a state of progress. So I have the John Holland Psychic Tarot for the Heart. I'm going to pull some additional messages for you. What does Aquarius need to know about these situations going on in their life? Like I said, these are general messages, Aquarius. Take which ones apply and leave the rest, okay? Because there are many messages I just gave for all different types of Aquariuses in different areas. Okay, like I said earlier, detachment's indicated now. You're being alone and in solitude and thinking about your own life. And look at the winter time is highlighted here. So that does indicate to me, for those in North America, that this is happening throughout the winter season. But with the number 11, that indicates that you're right where you need to be, that you're on the right track. And having this alone time is absolutely necessary for forward movement for you. So I do see Aquarius is taking a step back at this time. Maybe less talkative, less social, because you're thinking things out in your life. You've got a lot going on. And the only thing is not to overthink matters. Okay. So the next card is love. And I mentioned earlier, for some of you, this is definitely regarding relationships with love. For some, it's going to be marriage, partnerships, boyfriend and girlfriend. For others of you, this is friendship. For others of you, this type of love is within the family. Father is indicated here. Your own fatherhood could be indicated, or the mother or the father of your children. And then it seems to be growing. So love abound is there. Now, I feel with this is also self-love. Okay? It's not only love from within relationships, but it's love of yourself as well. Okay? And I think you're taking time, or need to take time, for self-care measures at this time to show that kind of love to yourself. You're being guided to that with the Nine of Pentacles. Okay, Aquarius, those are your messages. I hope they resonate. Comment below. Let me know how they play out in your life. And if you happen to like this reading, how I read the layout, hit the like and subscribe button. Love having you here. I really do enjoy doing these for you. And I want to thank you for stopping in and watching this reading. Thank you so much. Until next time, take care. Love and light always. Namaste.